Tell me what you really like. Baby, I can take my time. We don't ever have to fight. Just take it step by step. I can see it in your eyes, 'cause they never tell me lies. I can feel that body shake.
So let's get started. First, I will be shaping my eye with some Scotch tape, and I'm going to put it on my wrist a few times and take it off so it's not so harsh when I'm taking it off of my face. You know, your eye is a sensitive area. So I'm going to line it up between the edge of my eyebrow and the edge of my eye and a diagonal, and I'm using the Juvia's Place Moroccan 2 palette, using those 4 shades that I pointed to. But first, I've got to prime my eye. I'm using some Naked Skin Concealer and a translucent powder just to get it ready. So first, I'm going in with Madagascar and a Sigma E40 brush. It's just a blend. I'm going to put that directly above my crease and take it all the way over to the tape. Next up is a BH Cosmetics 137 brush. It has black and white bristles. Couldn't tell you why, just know that I like it. Again, I'm taking that all the way over to the tape, and then I'm going to blend again. Next, I'm taking a BH Cosmetics Pro brush, picking up Kenya, and putting that all over the lid. Oh, I forgot to tell you. So the crease color, I mixed Jezebel and Morocco together, and that's how I came up with that pretty orangish purple type shade. Next up is Truffle Glitter by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I am applying that with my finger because I wanted a more sheer layer of it instead of a dense looking glitter on top. And then for liner, I'm using the e.l.f. Cosmetics in Jet Black liquid liner. I like it because it dries matte instead of having the sheen to it. The good thing with using tape is it helps shape out your wings so you don't have to do as much work. You can be more sloppy and still get that perfect little wing. For those of y'all who do not know, eating is one of my favorite pastimes, so I had to stop and get me a little snack. But to moisturize, I'm using my Banish Acne Scars Banish Oil, and I'm focusing especially under my eyes because I just want to make sure I look nice and fresh. So I'm using a different foundation method today. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick to Flawless Foundation in Amber. And I'm only putting it on the perimeter of my face. And I'm blending that in with the Morphe 439 brush. It's nice and dense, but at the same time it's soft. And now I'm going to highlight lightly under my eye using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in medium beige. I want my freckles to still really show with this look, which is why I'm not putting any foundation on top of my freckles. I'm just lightly using the concealer. And to blend that out, I'm using my beauty blender. I'm going to highlight all the same areas that I normally do, but in between I'm going to blend because I want to make sure it stays as sheer as possible. So I did it kind of piece by piece. Now I'm going to do the center of my forehead and down the bridge of my nose. I'm going to blend that in, as you can see, still keeping it very sheer. And then I'm going to contour my nose using LA Girl Pro Concealer in Dark Cocoa. I'm doing the line much thinner today than normal. I don't know. Like I said, I was just trying a different method. I actually like how it turned out though. And I'm going to blend it out with my finger first on each side and then go in with the Beauty Blender and blend it out down the center so the line doesn't look harsh. To set my highlighted areas, I'm using my Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm using my Ben Nye Media Pro Palette, those 2 shades that I'm showing you right there. And I'm just going to go over all of the areas that I didn't use with translucent powder and then the ones that I did. And for bronzing, I'm using my CoverGirl Cream Collection bronzer because it's my fave. It's a staple. I don't see it ever going anywhere. And I'm going to bronze where you would normally contour, which is the cheekbone area, down the jawline, forehead. And to cut that cheek, I'm using Laura Mercier Translucent Powder underneath it as well. I want it to be different, so for blush, I'm mixing Jezebel and Morocco, and I'm using it on my cheeks. I'm not mad at it. I don't know if I would necessarily do it again, but, you know, it was good for a try. And for highlight, I wanted to go a little bit more subtle, so I'm using the Laura Geller Gilded Honey Highlighter on the cheekbones, the temple area, and right into my brow bone. To further snatch this nose, I'm contouring with the same bronzer that I used on the rest of my face. And now I am going back under my eye with Kenya, tightlining it, and then I'm going to buff it out with Morocco and Jezebel. Fast forward, I went off camera and used some random lashes and put some eyeliner on my bottom lash line. But for lipstick, I'm using Anastasia at Beverly Hills in Sepia. I felt like it went really well with the eyeshadow. They both have that grayish ashy undertone, so I loved it together. And then just to top that baby off, I'm using some more truffle glitter by Anastasia Beverly Hills because I wanted to make sure they really matched. Obviously, I thought I was popping, so this is the finished look. I love it. I hope you do too. Thank you for hanging out with me. Please remember to subscribe to my channel and to hit that like button. I will see you all next time.